Hassan Piker seems to have something interesting to say about Kamala Harris. Let's get straight into it. You know Hassan's going to just spew some kind of form of grift. It's all going to end with a grift. Hey, don't say I ain't warn you.
Hassan Piker's right about this. Both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris deserve to be in prison and or at The Hague for financing, arming, and enabling every way Israel's destruction of Gaza. Complicity in genocide is the ultimate crime against humanity. It's so crazy. Like, I know this is one of those. Here's the problem. The problem with this statement is it's true. It's objectively true. Okay. But it's also a hard pill for Americans to swallow, especially a lot of liberals who obviously have some affinity towards the Democratic Party, the brand, and also specifically Kamala Harris. I said in a just world, that is what would happen. I didn't say we live in a just world. Okay. We don't live in a just world. You can argue against that. You can argue against why it's actually unjust to potentially criminally prosecute the vice president and the president for aiding and abetting a foreign nation and its genocide against the population. You can maybe try and say it's actually unjust to prosecute these people. That's quite a difficult argument, I think, to advance. So for the most part, people will instead go, look at how silly this is. You should be in prison, actually. That's what Hen Mazik, Israeli propaganda, said, right? Hassan Piker says in a just world, Kamala Harris would serve prison time over Israel. Interesting stand from a man who was atoned for nothing. Said America deserved 9/11, called ultra-Orthodox Jews inbred on stream. Said it doesn't matter if it happened on October 7th. Said Hamas 1,000 times better than Israel and stands by it. Said a Houthi terrorist he featured on stream is Anne Frank. Oh, of course, absolutely. Banned from the UK as not conducive to the public good. He wants Kamala Harris in prison. Who does Hassan atone to? He built the standard. Let him be measured by.
Let's be clear. Hassan does not have the answers, right? And I don't want this to be perceived as if I'm some kind of Kamala defender. That's definitely not the case. I'm in no way, shape, or form a Kamala defender, right? At all. But if Kamala's arrested and let's say we arrest everyone else, Trump, like he's trying to get done, who gonna run things? Hassan? Word? That's what y'all want to happen? You ready to see the president come on the news every day and talk about Asmongold? That's what you want to see? You want your president to be like, and make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you sign up monthly because I got to stay rich. I don't want to see a country where Hassan is running things unless it's from a distance. Like if he's over there in China somewhere or wherever that he's claiming is way better than America and he making decisions over there or whatever. I would like to see that from a distance. I think that would be pure comedy, without a doubt. I don't want him to be running things where I'm at, though. If I'm underneath whatever he's in charge of, it's going to be sad times. It's going to look like iDubbbz's wedding. Sad, sad scene.
Aren't you aiding and abetting by paying taxes to the American government? There's a moral culpability associated with this, for sure. And it's one that I actually take very seriously, which is why I try to do my very best to put an end to it. It's a moral culpability that we all have. It's true. Okay. You're not wrong. I know you're bringing that point up as like a silly gotcha, as though I do not acknowledge this, right? But if you're making the comparison between an American taxpayer and the American president that's directing or at least signing off on how those tax dollars go and contribute to genocide, you're a fucking moron. Okay. I don't know how else to explain this to you. Like there's varying degrees of moral culpability, especially if you're the average American taxpayer. You don't get to have a say, unfortunately, in how your tax dollars are spent. That's kind of the problem with this current fake democratic process that we have. And that's what we seek to change.
That's real funny coming from Hassan. You want people to stand on their convictions. You criticize Ethan Klein's wife. So stand on yours. If you don't believe in it, most people are going to believe that you, Hassan Piker, are not going to pay taxes. Now, that's not me telling anyone that they shouldn't, even though I hate taxes. Personally, it's crazy. It's been something weighing on me my entire life, son. Crazy! Just take a whole chunk. My bad. Felt that in my soul. But Hassan Piker, you thugging it out. You Mr. Tough Guy. I expect a different reaction than you just paying your taxes and contributing to something that you don't believe in and say that's detrimental to America's well-being, but you still going to contribute to it. You're full of crap. It just is what it is. And now you out here trying to get these collabs or going and talking to other creators, trying to spread your bull crap. It's nasty work.
Does your dog have to wear a shot collar if you go to stay with Hassan? You feel good about yourself, Gentry? After that one, it's in LA. So it's going to be awesome. And maybe we'll stop by Hassan's if he has some time for me. You know, and the thing is, I know people don't like Hassan, people don't like Asman, but, and you guys have your reasons, but the thing is, they've been just so unbelievably nice to me. Like, it's strange. You know, like both of them have been nicer to me than essentially like every other member of OTK, like, just across the board, you know, so it's weird because I know you guys feel a certain way about these guys and, you know, I don't know what to say, really about it. Zach is a nice guy. Yeah. I mean, to me, to me, again, because I know these guys personally, right? Like you guys don't know them personally. I know them personally. And like, like they're guys, at least for me, if I ever needed help with anything, they would always be there, you know, like no strings attached, bro. No strings attached. And like that to me is rare in this industry. Guys, Hassan just texted me. He said, when are you here? How long? What are you doing? Oh my God, Hassan. Yay, Hassan.
Just lost my life savings.
Yay. Oh my God.
I forgot I had this.
Isn't he the best? Oh my goodness. Should we extend our trip to see Hassan? Oh my goodness. All right, how about this? How about this? To make everyone happy, we will stream with Hassan. Then when I get back, we will stream with Asman. And if that's not good enough,
take my sock back. If
that's not good enough, I will call Destiny and see if he wants to come on the pod finally. I'll make everyone happy, guys.
I see Hassan brings out the true femboy in you.
I'll make everyone happy. Someone says, just make sure you don't do anything illegal because he's under investigation. Is he? For what? First off, what illegal stuff do you think I'm doing?
Boy, does that guy sound corny. Like, whoa, I don't want to hear your Hassan Piker love story. I don't. It's cool. You could keep it to yourself. Unless you and your supporters, that's what y'all want to talk about. I've seen a few of them going, ew. That's what you want to do? Make sure that you're not committing no crimes. That's crazy. That's a wild thing for a live chat member to say. That tells me everything I need to know. Like, whoa, who's about to come and collab? I'd have been like, wait, hold up. Crimes? Put me on. Like, what's happening? What information did I miss? Like, I want to know. Because this sounds insane.
Love to do a collab with Zach. He's the one ducking. Really? I mean, to be fair, Asman really doesn't do collabs with anybody. But if you guys ever did collab, though, I would absolutely, I'd be watching. Not gonna lie. You know, I remember I was hanging out with Hassan and I met Aiden Ross for the first time too. And I don't know, maybe in the future y'all could do a collab. You know, but does it have to be a debate? Like, what if it's like a cooking stream where you guys just cook burgers or something? Does it have to be political? Or like a hot tub stream or some shit? You know, wouldn't that be great? Like, just like don't address the elephant in the room. I'd have to ask about his worldview.
That was Hassan Piker confirming that debates are just fake versions of collabs. I'm telling you, man. That's why I don't debate no more. People just want to use it for collabs in order to get their clout up. They don't actually care about talking about what's being discussed in any way, shape, or form. It's a grift. I don't want to debate nobody. I know it could be entertaining, right? I don't care. It does nothing for me. I'm not a clown. I'm just go out here and dance for you. Dance, huh? You won't want to see some soft shoe? No, I'm serious though. I don't want no parts of debating. Like, I don't care to do it. Let me just do my videos. If they don't like it, they don't like it. Hassan Piker, on the other hand, he wants all that attention. Nasty work for sure.
Oh my goodness.
The Amazing Lucas, better known as the non-amazing Lucas, aka the Amazing Dusty Hat, aka he on that blue magic, aka the Amazing Bottom, aka the lackluster bottom. That's what they're saying in these streets. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. He's going crazy over white people again. It's like his daily routine. Let's check out what he has to say.
They're coming after us.
You're saying there's a black race that rules over us right now?
Like you said, you didn't make the music, right?
Yeah.
You didn't make the music that poison the people. Who made the music who pays the artist and tells the artist to poison the mind of the people?
Okay. That's
No, that's a question, not a statement.
I don't know.
Good. Oh, it's the HBCUs.
Okay.
The historic black colleges at the time when Negroes aren't supposed to be able to read and write.
That's interesting. No, I just haven't had history presented to me in this format. So it has me asking questions of myself that, I wouldn't have thought of asking. So I appreciate it for a different perspective.
How do you have black excellence if everybody's supposed to be in the same condition?
That's true. If we're all super, then no one's super. I appreciate the call, man. You take care and stay safe. He may have a point, because if it's really the blacks who are in charge, I mean, what a great scapegoat they have given us. He may have been cooking.
Why is this even a discussion in the first place? I don't know. What race is in charge? You're not even in charge at your own house, Lucas. You don't know what's going on in the world for real. But this is something that you want to talk about on a regular basis too. It's not strange to you. It's not odd. It's almost as if he's trying to race bait and rage bait in order to get clicks and views from his bullcrap drama that he stretched out. It's nasty. And it's just a horrible thing to do overall.
I don't know. Shit has me thinking, bro. This shit has me thinking. Very interesting. Because everything you've learned, maybe your parents are in on it. Maybe they're in on it. You know how in Spider-Man, we come to find out his parents were actually secret agents? Maybe our black parents were in on it. That they told you, oh yeah, they put the water hose on me. And in the meantime, between time, they put the water hose on the white people. That's some interesting shit. I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't even think about that.
Water hose? Lucas, it's 2026, bro. I don't know if you think you in the civil rights movement. You didn't march with Martin Luther King. Are you old enough to even say something like that? Why are you acting as if we living in the 50s right now? You're making it seem like there has been no kind of progress whatsoever towards the missions that he's talking about. He's still a Black Panther or something. Bro, you sound ridiculous. Water hose. Who did that to you? When that happened? Show it to me. It's documented. Got it on Gram. Who's Instagram? It's on Twitter. Show it to me. Because you just making stuff up. Hosed. Ain't nobody do none of that. Especially not to you. In 2026, you got me looking at my imaginary watch. I had to check, see what time it was. Skin o'clock. My bad.
The civil rights were for white people. Wasn't even for black people. But you've been told lies your whole life. That's why they call it his story. That his story, black people thought they invented that, but actually white people invented that. That if you go into the trailers, there are white people who say, yeah, we were slaves. I'm actually a descendant of slaves. Yeah. My parents, they used to call us foundational white Americans.
Did he say in the trailer? like in like a mobile home, that's nasty. That's definitely nasty work. Played a nasty song. What if he was like, oh, we went to black people in the projects? Like, what? That's crazy. Yo, racist as hell.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah, we definitely had to play the nasty song. Lucas sound like he out his mind. Why does everything have to be about race? I seen someone ask him about his race and then he started lying. I just don't believe him. I think he's full of crap. Time will tell.
Foundational white Americans? Yeah, I got the paperwork. Yeah, they put it right. The black elites, they done changed, they changed the history. Yeah, and they sent us all the way over in the trailer parks, and now look, they living in the suburbs. We're the real Native Americans. I'll be damned. Black people are Viltrumites. Oh my God, bro. That would fuck with my head, bro. I'd have to become Nolan, bro. I'm like, yo, I can't. Bro, we're too evil, bro. We're too evil. We gotta stop. We gotta stop black people, bro. We gotta stop black people.
Nolan, you couldn't even be bitch ass Mark. Think, Mark, think. My bad. I love watching Invincible. I just hate how Mark is still soft. Nigga, like, why you still acting like you ain't strong as hell? Better get on your Nolan flow. You got the potential. Anyway, my bad. That was for a bunch of people that watched the TV show Invincible. My bad. I enjoy it. I've been watching it for a while.
Pay to watch it. Someone make a movie out of it. Please, the true history of America. They put in, but he has in on his paper. That stands for Negro. No, that stands for nicotine. Because they were addicted to nicotine at the time. So all the Europeans, they put in next to their birth certificates and shit. If you look at the slave ships, it's all in because they were addicted to nicotine, not because they were Negro.
Again, it's 2026. Why are we talking about slave ships? I'll never know. It's a grift, bro. It's a grift. He wants people to have a victimhood mentality based on race and then just proceed to give him money or watch him and promote the nasty stuff that he does. Lucas is a clown. He's always going to be a clown. It's clear as day. And he's racist. That's another thing that's pretty clear. The YouTuber JiDion seems like he got himself in some big trouble while trying to help this other content creator with some case of getting his family member out of his grandmother's house or something like that. He was squatting. They went to the extreme, was successful at it, and then kept going even further. So where police had to be involved. And JiDion made the worst decisions that he could make, even included his fans into it so they could get in trouble. And this is who is covering cases about PDFs. Right.
Uncle Joe refused to leave his grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months. So he decided,
I was going to go over there and kick his ass myself. But then I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel and it's monetized. So I can just expose him on the internet and make some money off of him.
But according to Skeeter, when Joe still refused to vacate the home, he came up with a plan alongside JiDion to solve the problem once and for all. He moved JiDion into his grandmother's house, eventually forcing Joe to leave the property and end up at McDonald's. But according to Joe, the harassment did not stop there. He claimed Skeeter, JiDion, and their film crew continued following and filming him at the restaurant, ultimately provoking him to call the authorities. Joe goes on to describe how Skeeter and JiDion had been setting up speakers inside the house for a large party in an effort to upset him. Eventually, officers convinced Joe to stay somewhere else so Skeeter and his crew can no longer film him. But now, as officers accompany Joe back to the house to help him collect his belongings, they have no idea that the situation is only going to escalate from here.
Hello, officers. Oh, what's good, my man? Yeah.
Take it straight on here.
Okay. Boo!
Shortly afterward, Skeeter and JiDion arrive at the station with a large group of people demanding to speak with Joe. By then, Joe has already left for McDonald's again, and when the detective tells them that Joe is not at the station, JiDion mentions filing a missing persons report, arguing that officers had taken Joe away from the house.
Because like I said, those people come all the time, except this time there was 2 new groups. Okay, and they always come in, they start using the video, and they say, and then they don't leave. And then they did come back later.
Yeah.
The bald-headed guy, the one that starts the first round of video. So he came in, and I said, "You can leave." He goes, "No, we don't have cameras." I said, "That's fine." I said, "But you still need to go." And he goes, "Do you treat all customers like that?" I said, "Only the ones that have videos and phones." So he sat outside. So then Joe was in and out. So he said, "They are outside waiting for him." I said, "You need to stay in." I said, "And then there won't be any conversation." So they finally did leave. They were in and out. The other group got Batman, whatever he was.
Yeah, they're at his house and they're not doing anything illegal. It's just super annoying. They're trying to get him riled up so they get their YouTube views. We're just trying to find somewhere for Joe to go because they have access to the house. They're allowed to be there, and so is Joe. So we can't make somebody leave.
They have those shelters.
None really close to here. But he said that his buddy was trying to find somewhere and trying to keep Joe out of the spotlight. So,
He'll be out at their house.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for the help.
The manager told officers that despite being asked to leave and informed them that they could not record on McDonald's private property, they continued live streaming.
What's the problem?
McDonald's doesn't want you guys on the property, so you guys got to leave.
Is he here?
Doesn't matter where he's at. McDonald's does not want you on the property. You guys have to leave. You're gonna.
Who's you guys? Can you be more specific?
You.
So they said these people?
Now, I'm not defending the uncle, right? If he's taking advantage of his mom and all that, that's nasty. I've had some family members take advantage. I've had people in general take advantage. So I'm not condoning that. But what JiDion is doing is beyond gross. You accomplished your goal. Like, you pushed this man through annoyance into homelessness. You annoyed him so much, he became a homeless. They don't even know where he gonna go. He trying to gather his thoughts, figure out a plan, and get a Happy Meal or something. I don't know. Maybe a McChicken. You try to sit there with his McChicken, and now you're coming to a restaurant to further harass him. Everyone was all on your side. Once he left the premises, video should have been over, but y'all want to keep on going for content that shows you this isn't just a good deed. It's for content. So when he does his pred catchers videos, can you imagine the extreme amount of things that they're doing just for content? But no, it's a good cause, so we just ignore all the disgusting behavior surrounding it. That way people could get away with a bunch more. Like, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
This was so out of pocket, bro. JiDion deserves his criticism. Even if he wanted to do good deeds, it shows that there's something behind it. Bare minimum entitlement. The cops told you to leave. You're like, you know what? I think I'm going to include some child fans. Let me just put the camera on them and have them run around. Like, are you that desperate to get your views? It really is that serious? Oh, okay.
Him, yes. You guys cannot be on the property.
Hey,
or they're gonna arrest you.
Do you guys want some McDonald's? Y'all want to go inside real quick?
You're gonna be arrested for trespassing if you go in there,
bro. You don't have any, like no offense, officer, but like, do you genuinely have nothing better to do? Like,
Do you have anything better to do?
Officer, you're actually like supposed to protect and serve.
All right, get off the property. You guys are going to be arrested for trespassing.
Okay, we'll leave the property, but like I'm just trying to figure out, do you have anything better to do? Because this is like a
they told you earlier that they don't want you guys on the property, so you guys got to leave.
because you've been camping out there for like 20 minutes, wasting taxpayer dollars.
I'm there for about 5. You guys need to leave. You guys are going to be arrested for trespassing.
It's crazy how you don't arrest a squatter. That's crazy. Here, let's just stand on the sidewalk.
Officers noticed 2 members of the film crew attempting to enter the restaurant with their cameras, prompting them to make their move.
Let's see if there's some McJoes in there. Chat, man, is this what you want your tax dollars to go to? Cops camping out at a McDonald's to protect a squatter. Should we give them the camera? Yo, do me a favor. Be very careful. Just wear this as a backpack. You didn't trespass them, so shut the up! Bro, you haven't been trespassed.
We're good. What am I?
Just walk inside.
Just to get on my video?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But make sure y'all stick together.
Isn't that backpack like 30 grand?
Yeah. They have not. Yeah, hold up. Officer, what are you doing? Officer, never trespass them. You can't trespass somebody.
1212 dispatch. We're going to have one detained at this point.
Officer, you cannot trespass somebody.
See you going too, Mitchell?
Here, give me my backpack, my man.
I guess. Put your stuff down.
Officer, you can't trespass somebody.
Interesting.
Here, record this on your phone.
That's serious, bro.
Wait, can I hold your guys' property? Can I hold your guys' property?
Yeah.
Got anything on you?
Oh my God.
Officer, why are you?
Just your phone.
Officers, where they trespass? This isn't gonna stick.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Officer, this is not gonna stick.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Preach your peace.
Officer,
Preach
this is not
peace,
gonna
stalking,
stick.
trespassing.
Bro, this is the best made I've ever seen in my life.
Let me see.
Yeah, I got you.
They never even went on the property. How are you going to trespass someone that never went on the property? This is a violation of rights. This is a violation. You cannot arrest somebody that never went inside and was never trespassed. Ma'am, they are arrested children that never went inside of a McDonald's.
You're not no victim. They warned you. You decided to include other people, children, in your mess just so you could get your views. Now, I know he has a lot of fans that support him and think that he does a lot of good work, and he possibly does, right? But imagine all the harm that he's out here causing as well. This guy, JiDion, has made a career off of rage baiting and doing pranks and all this other stuff, and continue to do the same form of content, but then hid it behind the shield of we're protecting kids. So no one could ever call him out. You call him out, that means that you're on the other side. So now we got to protect the kids from you because you disagree with JiDion. It's a nasty tactic. So many YouTubers would do that. They'll hide behind some kind of movement and make it seem as if they are that movement themselves. So they can be exempt from criticism. It's horrible, but it happens. It happens very frequently. And JiDion, he just keeps on going for the content, has the cameras running 24/7 until eventually he's going to get arrested.
DA and see how fast that gets dropped, you dumbasses.
Okay.
Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
Taking these 3.
Watch. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
He's yelling, so he's being disorderly. Everybody's looking.
This is absolutely.
Where are you arrested for? Disorderly person. Out here yelling.
Disorderly. You're under arrest for being disorderly.
Freedom of speech. You can yell on the sidewalk.
Sitting here causing a scene.
On the sidewalk.
Yep.
So you can't yell? Officer.
Anything I need to know about?
Officer, how fast do you think this is going to get dropped? Do you really think this charge is going to stick? Do you guys really think this is going to stick?
Sure, we have a
do you want to waste your DA's time? I am a multi-millionaire. I promise you, I can take this as far as you want. Officer, you will be in a deposition and you will be arrested. This is...
Here, back here.
No! Call Jake and have him get my lawyer.
You were in full Karen mode. Okay, you don't know. I'm a multi-millionaire. So there's that. I'm about to have a BF. Like that stands for bitch fit. He's having a whole meltdown at something that he caused. That's you. And also, freedom of speech does not mean freedom to disturb the peace. No, that's you can say what you want. and give your opinions without, I guess, retaliation from the government. That's what that means. But it doesn't thus forth mean that you have the freedom to disturb people's peace, yell in public, be screaming down the street. Like, people don't know what freedom of speech actually means, but will sit there and use it as a shield or excuse for their poor behavior. And then once that didn't work, is I'm a millionaire. We're going to call the DA. You're going to be in trouble. This is crazy. He went full Cameron mode. Yeah, JiDion made a whole clown out of himself. But of course, he's still going to have his defenders. There's going to be people underneath this video trying to bash me. Whatever. I'm just calling it how I see it.
This is really the route you want to go, officer? Yep. Okay. You want to waste taxpayer dollars? Yep.
Your foot in.
I can't even fit in here.
Get
officer.
your foot in.
Officer, I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
How are you going to arrest somebody that never even went on the property?
You're under arrest for being disorderly, not for being on the property. Put your foot
officer, I can't fit.
No, then
officer,
you're going to sneak over.
Officer, I won't run. I'm not going to do anything.
That's
Can you
good.
just take off the head?
Go that way.
Can you put them in the front at least?
No.
Officer, I can't scoot. You're trying to push me, but I can't scoot.
I've had bigger people in the
officer,
car.
you're actually hurting me. Officer, please.
Turn sideways and scoot.
Officer, I can't move.
Go.
I'm too big.
Put your foot that way. Let's
officer,
go.
I can't. I'm not trying to be here. I'm not resisting, officer. I promise.
Let's go.
It is literally my body autonomy. I cannot move. Can you just put my handcuffs in the front?
No.
I told them to leave or going to jail for breach of peace if they don't want to leave. So, have you ever read our breach of peace ordinance? Yeah, it covers everything. I'm good with the breach of peace. It's stalking. I mean, we got a whole bunch. I mean, dude, they are stalking this dude. Like, there's got to be some kind of resolution to it. I don't understand all this, dude. Like, over nothing. Like, something so stupid over some, like, YouTube view.
Yeah, I'm not feeling bad for him. I don't feel bad for JiDion even a little bit. No. Is he going to learn from this? No. He's going to be doing the same thing next week. Like, we're going to report on it. His fans are going to hate everyone who reported on it. And it's just going to be a repeated cycle. There's going to be other people that's up and coming that learn from him too as well. That's going to keep doing the same things that he's doing because they look up to him. It's just going to be bad all over.
Cases every day, but I'm telling you, you're not going back there if he's there. Do we understand one another?
If he's there, yes, sir.
Sir, don't go back to that house.
Okay.
If you go back to that house and he ends up there, you are not going to like what I'm going to do. I promise you that.
The video had ended when the guy left the damn house. Like, even if you want to go that route, okay, it ended. Why did you have to follow him, then include other people? Like, you're pretty much stalking him. And I don't think that's okay. You're going to the extreme. It seems like YouTube or just content creators or people in general have this habit of saying or thinking that anything is okay to do to someone just because that person has done bad. But doesn't that make you just the same as them? Aren't you on the same level? Because you're taking out all your nastiness on this person because you believe that what they've done is deplorable or horrible. Cool. Like, that we can all have our opinions on that, and we're more than likely going to agree with that opinion. But then to take it upon yourself as you're just the spirit of vengeance, you gonna get back at these people by you doing something nasty and disgusting as well. Then who's going to get retribution and do that same thing to you now? Or are you just absolved because you did it to someone who was evil? It's a nasty world that we live in, but we live in it. It is what it is. The quartering seems like he's having a very bad day, week, month. Okay, yeah, it's over for him, it seems, but that's me being unbiased. I don't hate him. I know I have some people that watch me that might be fans of him as well. I don't hate him. I'm just sharing what's the word out there. Let's check out some clips from Kino Casino and talk about it.
Holy shit! Quartering emergency knee surgery! It's totally fucking torn! He's out $5,000 on the MRI! The streams have been shut down! He's in too much pain! to continue, he will be laid up in bed, unable to walk for the next 6 weeks in horrible fucking pain. We're in the wheelchair arc. I don't know if he's still even going to be able to stream. Shit's totally over Jer.
Or, I mean, videos rather.
There's no, I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to be on the real goofy fucking pills, buddy.
In bed doing videos, filming from bed, imagine?
This is the start of like the final germinal decline arc. Like wheelchair, like he's never going to be the fucking same. You know,
he's
going to be trying to recover 400, but yes, those knees are cooked. It's done. He's going to have even more knock-on injuries to his back and other shit.
Let's go.
It's tough. He's had to sell the Cybertruck. Let's go. Jer's had to sell his prize Cybertruck. Too poor for the Cybertruck, Jer. But he's still posting, flexing his car collection. His kid.
What was the money? What a waste.
Why do you need
money.
to have this giant fucking Shelby truck, the sports car, another Tesla, plus the classic car collection in North Dakota? You know what I mean? Like he's trying to tell people he's not. It's over. He's selling it all. It's everything must go.
If all that's true, that's horrible. From injuries to now you got to sell a bunch of things. This is why I always tell people, if you start to make some decent money, don't go beyond your means, right? It's, things come in waves. And as an independent contractor and a YouTuber myself, I know this. I'll have 1 month where I'm like, oh, it's crazy out in these streets. We killing it. Moving on up, baby. Pop the champagne. I'm on my way. And then the next month, I'm like, where did it all go? This is insane. It's mismatched. That's a hell of a wave. So that's taught me to like not depend on it fully, right? Maybe you have a baseline and that baseline jumps up depending on how hard you're working, how long you've been working. If you're doing the right things, going slow raises that baseline income. You should never depend on you having some fast come up, right? So, and that's not even talking about the quarter. I'm talking about in general. You should, I'm not going to say go slow, but I'm pretty much saying things happen in waves, especially when it comes to income. Sometimes you could have it. Sometimes you might not. It just depends, man. So if you do have any moments when you are making a certain amount of income, you should do the right things in the moment. So later on down the line, if you have rough times, you'll still be good.
He's trying to tell people he's not. It's over. He's selling it all. It's everything must go
at like an 80% discount.
It's tough, buddy.
Was it worth it? Did it blow over?
Was it worth it, Jer? Well, Jer's been talking and talking and talking over the last number of months of all the harassment he's received.
Oh, yeah.
People are fucking red F-150s at his house. He's been in constant contact with the police department. He's been swatted, all this stuff, right?
Yeah, totally.
Well, Luther Morgan investigated. And it turns out that he never filed any police report.
Oh, no!
It turns out this whole time it was all fibs, buddy. There's been no swattings this year. No reports to law enforcement about people on his property or him being sent shit.
But he told us
years ago there was, which we're gonna get into. We're gonna hear Jer's like story about how he told the cops off, how he was like, "I'm gonna sue you guys," and then they were fans of the show and they recognized him.
Classic.
And they unhandcuffed him because they were fans of the show.
It sounds like they're insinuating that the coordinates faking swattings in order to grift and raise funds. And if that's true, that's nasty as hell. Play the nasty song. Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty. fam, you nasty fam, yeah, you know your name.
I'm not even team anti-Quarterin, right? I've noticed that he's made a lot of mistakes, and I would hope that he would learn and become better from it. Maybe change things up, tighten it up a little bit. That will only be better and make his content more conducive for his audience. If you watch my videos, you're like, hey, man, I like the Quarterin, been watching them for years. Cool. Maybe the critiques that people are giving are going to make him become a better creator overall. And then you're going to win. It's a win-win. You get more content, right? Higher level of quality, which at his level he should be doing. This guy should be doing like next level video essays. At this point, he has enough to where instead of starting that fake podcast, he could have hired a team of researchers and editors. And then it would be hard to even argue that the Quarterin's content is slop. Nah, because he's actually giving value and being productive, right? Not saying that he's not doing that now, but he could be doing a lot more. That's all I'm really getting at.